Fierce is what I call her. Body like a Coke bottle, skin like butter. Smile as bright as the diamonds we call ice. She wore jewels that sparkled and glistened in my eye. And as she presented herself to everyone else, I fantasized about making love to her. From the moment I saw her, I knew something was wrong with me. I followed her around the room like a mouse cursor on a computer screen. I've never seen grace like that. Not all in one person, all at one time, right in front of me. And when our eyes met, I smiled and continued taking notes. I tried and I tried, but nothing she said reflected what I wrote. Cute little hearts above my eyes and smiley faces around her name were just fine because I was in love with my boss. 6 months later, we were in Atlanta together on business. We stopped for some strawberry frappuccinos. Standing in line at Starbucks, she bent over in front of me, wet with sweat and sex on my mind. All I wanted to do was, let me help you with that. She picked up my bag and put it next to her leg. On the plane, I was terrified. It's gonna be all right. But Meredith took my hand and stroked it like fur on a kitten. Damn! I knew after this things would never be the same, but I was prepared for anything. You dig? We arrived at the hotel and the place was surrounded nothing but women. Meredith acted like she didn't know what was going on. She took one look around and said, "It sounds interesting." I was looking forward to a girls in the night party. Hell, it was Black Gay Pride weekend. But I had something else on my mind besides the celebration. I imagined her on all fours with her tight lips screaming my name.
Oh, Natasha.
Would you like to join me for cocktails and dinner later?
Here? We can't get any work done here. There has to be another vacancy.
No, this is it. It's booked up tight. I wasn't going to let her out of my sight. But forget about the hotel. What about my dinner invite?
Of course. Sure. Just let me go check in and I'll get back with you immediately.
All right then. Passing through the lobby, I saw big ones, small ones, light and dark, and a few white ones to my surprise. Pressing the elevator button, I reminded myself that I was here on business and I didn't need any distractions. As the elevator doors opened, the women poured into the lobby like milk into a kitten's bowl. Ooh, maybe one teeny tiny distraction wouldn't hurt a soul. I went up to my room, gathered my composure and began to undress. I needed a warm shower and a good night's rest. And my phone rang.
Hello, Natasha. It's Meredith.
Meredith, what's wrong? Have you seen a ghost?
No. Just gay men everywhere on top of each other, and it's gross.
Laughing to myself because I knew. So what are you going to do?
Well, I was hoping maybe I could just come and stay with you.
Now, what the hell was I going to do? With the way I felt about Meredith, I had no business being this close to her. But this would give me a chance to see a glimpse of her naked. Privately, I began to thank Tina Turner and Oprah because my wildest dreams were about to come true. Maybe Meredith would make love to me, and I'd do her too. Sure, I'm in room 5422.
Thank you, sweetie. I'll be there in a minute or two.
Damn. Yeah. Did she just call me sweetie? An opportunity had presented itself. You see, I see myself as a lesbian who hasn't come to terms with her sexuality. And the way I deal with that is through my secret sensuality. Now, see, I'm not afraid of my reflection, but I have this lust. It's passion, it's Meredith, it's her I want to so I let her in. Thank you. I don't want you to get too comfortable. I have something to tell you. You see, I'm gay. And I think you should know that before you stay here this weekend.
I know.
So you're not surprised? You're not going to trip?
I've always known. I've seen your little notes with the hearts right up beside my name. When I was in love with my boss, Nita, from way back, I used to do the same.
So you've known. Oh my God, my cover's been blown.
Yeah, I know my folks. Besides, one of those sticky notes where you professed your love for me, you left in a document last month for everyone to see.
I was so embarrassed.
But I thought it was cute.
But she thought it was cute.
Look, I've got one rule. I don't mix business with pleasure.
Wait, so I'm confused. Does that mean we're not gonna fuck? Preparing myself to go down to the lobby, I started to button up my shirt and noticed Meredith staring at me.
I like watching women get dressed. Actually, I love it.
This was it. That was my cue. The moment I seized it, it was all in her stare.
You get over here and blow in my ear.
Just then, the needle on the record scratched. That's the one thing that turns me off the most. I don't like demands. Sex shouldn't be full of commands.
I'm sorry. The last time I said that to my ex, she gave me back her ring.
It's okay, Meredith. You don't have to cry. I just wanted you to know that you don't have to be so rough and manhandle me. And you know, when feelings get involved, then comes the inevitable. All night long, the sex was incredible. The only break we took was to purchase a dildo. She did me and I did her too. And back at work, it was business as usual, and things got hard. I wanted to work them out with ease, but Meredith found it unnerving not being able to love me openly. But I did help her break her one and only rule. And soon, her world evolved into mine.
I would do anything for you, Tasha. I'd quit my job today, baby, to have you in the perfect way. To hell with this job and the outstanding pay.
I wasn't all right with that. Meredith worked hard for her money, and for her to resign her job so that she could be my honey, well, 6 months later, I got the shock of my life when Meredith quit her job to become my wife.